Let's take it in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Away, or what do you think? And all the good refs like, I just want to get the call on. That's all they care about. Like, no, I don't know if I believe you, but that is the right mindset.
Yeah, that is the right mindset to have, but they know that's the right mindset to have, and most of them probably don't have it, so they probably think that that's the thing.
That's they probably all mess with each other. Oh, you have 9 goals overturned in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they take it as a shot. It's not a shot. It's like your eyes.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Par minute votre préparation, j'ai donné mon 110%, je suis parti chez le nettoyeur, je portais à m'en pleurs et j'ai dit...
And you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
First down catch there by Gerald Everett, who made the move to the Los Angeles Chargers, knowing that they enjoy utilizing their tight ends. Remember Antonio Gates, Hunter Henry? Everett hoping to be next in line at that position to give them big-time performances.
And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On second down, Eckler. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Just literally one of the great defensive plays of the year. And they took it away. What do you make of it? They took it away, and it comes in the aftermath.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, this defense for the Texans, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Allen's first catch, good for a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
In the press conference afterwards, that was 10 years ago already. Told Mary Brooks, Peyton Manning was coming up and down the field. If you've been watching the Chiefs offense, they've been coming up and down.
Once more, here's Eckler. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Chargers stuff, here's the deal. We all want to be on Twitter and be pro.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. It's caught by his running back, Austin Eckler. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Avec votre compte personnel, comme gérer votre budget avec votre nouvel iPad. Comptez sur de vrais avantages avec RBC Proximité et iPad. Passez à RBC et obtenez un iPad sans frais.
Marianne, on revient sur ta victoire à l'essayage des arrivages. Je m'y attendais vraiment pas. Tu sais, j'ai quand même fini 2e.
C'est pas évident de réinventer la mode. Mais moi, je peux le faire. Je suis un visionnaire.
On se retrouve chez Winners on Fancy Marshalls.
So when Nathaniel Hackett on Thursday night decides, hey, let's go for it on 4th and 1, there's a reason he's doing that, and his justification is the feel of the game. And that's not something you can put to your binder or to your numbers and say, why would he go for it? The numbers say to do this. Harbaugh 1 week decides to go for it. They don't get it. And Sunday night against the Bengals, he took a field goal. And you know what? They made the field goal. They went up 13-10, and they lived to fight another down. It matters on the game, and it matters on the field. It's not just what it says in the binder.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Scenario all mapped out.
Good.
But I will say, I think they got the GM right. I think their last 2 drafts have been sensational. I thought last year's draft was as good a draft as you can have. So I like the GM, and that's a big component. I worry about the left tackle. I don't know if the coach is right. The quarterback worries me. Smalley gets hurt. But there's definitely energy around the Jets right now that is very positive. You tell me, who gets credit for this green turnover?
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The Jets offense is humming right now. It's all 1st and 2nd.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Yeah, they've got some speed. There's no question. They have to find a way to it. The Jets, the Giants.
How does the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away?
You can't rely on the Mets. They're gone. So the Jets and the Giants and the Yankees.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
But I will say, the Colts were 9th in offense with him. They're 32nd. Okay, so
the Charger drive about to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Going deep here for Allen. They've got his man complete. 20, 10, and he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
that's what he did in Philly. That's what he did in Indy last year. Against the Titans, of course, against Kevin Byers. Like he does it here. I'm going to make him a little bit of that.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the shotgun, it's Mills. Open man there, it's Collins complete. Finding room at midfield. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
I was watching this game, had a cocktail, tweeted out, hey, it looks like the Giants just had the best coach game since Coughlin won the second Super Bowl. And this tweet got like 100,000.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively. The Texans at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. Bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
He gets them a little over half of what they need, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
He had to fight for every yard on that one. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
Box me out. I just watch it on TV.
To throw, Mills. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a 1st down.
Elon Musk's network is skyrocketing higher than SpaceX Starship. The Tesla CEO and co-founder is worth about $177.2 billion, and that trend is continuing in 2021. The amount of money Musk earns in a single minute is astronomical.
Pierce gets this one running right. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On 2nd and 9, Mills. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett from 17 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
So when you look at it, I think the guys are the right.
Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Not a great overall performance. I think the Raiders ranked from the 18 better than their record. Yes, but the Chiefs showed a lot of errors.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Another carry for Pierce. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Hello, Richard. Not bad, not bad. How about yourself?
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Dameon Pierce is such a fun guy to watch as a runner. He can make a guy miss 1 second and then power through a defender the next. Never had a 100-yard game while at Florida, but I expect more than a handful here in the NFL.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. A first down throw for Mills. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers.
Yeah.
But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle. You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Back to the ground with Pierce. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
6 yards on that last play.
Yeah. The actions are done. He was just wondering on the SB probably because he didn't have it in the past or something. I don't know why he couldn't reach it.
Seconds to go till halftime. Hand off right side to Pierce. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now they'll try to throw here. Mills. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem
can you share your screen? Just
Yeah, it does. And that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins As the first half is
Not
winding
yet.
down. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Okay.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. DeAndre Carter in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Let me see. Let me open this here.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Can you see my screen?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break.
It's loading.
As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Hello, are you still there? Okay. It sounded like you.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
Yeah. And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Mills. And that's complete to Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Yeah.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
Not 2-1.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
First down, Mills. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
7.
Pierce now up the middle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Throwing, Mills. And this is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Mills to throw it. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. It's Eckler again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. They go backwards there 2 yards, and second and 1 is now 4 and 3.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Herbert on third down now. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. And an update from the Circle City up in Indianapolis. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. A man from just north of here in Spring, Texas, it's Isaiah Spiller. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
No, I don't have this battle open.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Herbert. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me, it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans are going to take over.
Oh, okay. Search.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You've got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. So the directional kick is problematic there. They're going to spot this inside the 30-yard line.
This is it. Figure 5.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Up, up, up.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here.
Just like it is set up, right?
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Okay. Perfect. It seems like at least this one is okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Mills. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Chargers 35, Texans 24. Dustin Hopkins to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And this will be a Texans first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They go again with Pierce. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Mills. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Finding space at the 40. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. On the option right, Herbert. The 20. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Chargers, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door.